I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, after a shootout loss in Phoenix, the Leafs now head out to Hamilton to face the Tigers. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Hamilton on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Sidney Crosby, and Tyler Seguin. On the second line is John LeClaire, Brad Richards, and Russ Courtnall. On the third line is Cutter Gauthier, Casey Zizekas, and Ellen McAdam. And on their fourth line is Esa Tikkanen, Luca Del Bel Balouz, and Zachary Leroux. On defense on the first pair is Jacob Slavin with Drew Doughty. On the second pair, Henry Thrun with Jeff Petrie. And on the third pair is Seamus Casey with Connor Murphy. Starting in net is Patrick Waugh with Eddie Johnson backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Daryl Sutter, Pierre LaRoche, and Tristan Braz. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the second line is Brock Nelson, Bobby Clark, and back from injury, Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Alexander Burrows, Scott Lawton, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Marcus Johansson, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. On the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarich. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek with Archer Seeloff backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Philip Kurashev, Randy Hiller, and Sean Bodine.
Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Puck picked up by Hyman. Can't hang on after that hit. Hamilton's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Hamilton's gained possession along the boards. Fires it into the offensive zone. Takes the bank feed.
He's had a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Hamilton's got it in their own zone. Look out! What a hit! You got to keep your head up out there.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Oh, look at this! Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Let's see what the officials are calling. The Leafs will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms and cross-check, you're serving too.
Guys, we've seen this power play struggle before, and it's something that their coach has been working on with them day to day during practice. And if they can have the confidence to pull this one off, it might get the momentum going in the right direction here. Let's see what happens.
Clark's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck slid down the ice. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. The Tigers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pushes it across to LeClaire. Here's the pass. And he makes the save with ease. Crosby's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Toronto's won the defensive zone draw. Slides the puck across to McDonald. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save. Boardwalk!
McDonald's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
Let's get the call.
Didn't even look like he touched him.
The Leafs will lose a man, tripping the call.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
And with the call, it's a huge opportunity for the power play, a 5-on-3.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot and the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
Lund's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Toronto's got it in the defensive zone. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Sagan's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. To the low slot. Lindros has served his time in the box, but they remain shorthanded and he joins the penalty kill. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Quick pass across to McDonald. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Slides it over to Gauthier. Here's a short pass to Leclerc. Valimaki's moving the puck through his own zone. Nice job to escape the zone. The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Clark's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Hamilton's got the puck. The Tigers take over on possession. Morrissey's out of the box.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Good battle along the boards for the puck. Hamilton's got the puck. Quick pass to Tobel Ballouz. Looking for space inside the D zone. Fires the one-timer. Or you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. They've got numbers here. Shot. Oh, what a save. Boardwalk. And he makes some save as well.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Toronto's looking to break out. Takes a shot. Stops him with a glove. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone.
There we go. Zach Hyman. Looks like a tip-in.
This is a tough goal for the goaltender as he's all over the map here. Swimming in his crease, can't find the puck, and the puck goes in.
Toronto's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Hyman's going to play it to the corner. Big time stop. Here's a chance behind the net. Does it again with the stop.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Too many bodies in the way. LeClair's got it in the defensive end. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Toronto's got it in the offensive zone. Good hit to pump him off the puck. The Leafs gain possession. Moves it quickly over to Johansson. Blocked in front. Handles the puck. Quick shot. The Leafs have it from their own end. Johansson's going to play it from the back of the cage. Ross going to hang on for a whistle. The Leafs have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Nelson. Shot from the point, and comes up empty. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Clark. And now he tries to get it across to Nelson. The Tigers look to start the transition game. Takes it across the blue line. And change is coming up front as the puck is sent in deep. And now he passes up to McDonald. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Slides it across to Lindros. The Tigers gain control of the puck. Hamilton's got possession here in the neutral zone. Murphy's lugging the puck. And now he passes it to Seguin. Murphy's got the puck through the neutral zone. Throws it in. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Works it across to Lindros. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Hamilton's looking to break out of their own end. Receives the pass. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Moves the puck over to Murray. Toronto's got it along the wall. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's stopped. Tees it up from the back end. Ross opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of this save and how impeccable it was.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead. Del Belbaluz takes possession right off the draw. Hamilton's got a hold of the puck. Dished on over to Leder. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Doughty. Shakes off the coverage. From point blank! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Waugh's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Toronto's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. The Leafs win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Stops him cold. Grabbed along the board by Slavin. We'll take a brief break with this intermission, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
Well, despite getting 2 penalties, the Leafs dictated play in that entire period. Let's hope they keep this up and get some more goals.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
Hamilton's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Denied! Benoit! Hamilton's got the puck along the boards. The Tigers will play it from the defensive zone. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Musi Pasegin. Just a simple save by Hasek. Steps inside the line. The Tigers gain possession in their own end. Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. The Leafs grab possession of the puck. Here we go, puck's in deep. Hamilton's got a hold of it along the wall. Hammers one at the net, and he gets in front of that rocket. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And he feeds it down to Burrows. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Sends it in deep. Picked up along the boards by Del Belbaluz. The Tigers move to the offensive zone. The Leafs have it now. Slides the puck to Murray. Angles it over to Burrows. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Turns it aside with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Well, normally, I get here pretty early to get to the game, and I'll tell you what, I had a hard time finding parking because everybody was coming early for T-shirt night. Huge success here by the hockey club this evening. Clark's won the draw there on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play by LeClaire. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Through center. Into the attacking area from the left side. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Toronto's up 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Nelson. And the puck's booted away. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Clark. And a great save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Turns it away! And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Hamilton's got control of it now from their own end. Puts it in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Takes it at center. The Tigers take possession in the defensive end. Taken along the wall by Murphy. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Toronto's got the puck. Uses the force on that hit. Hamilton's got the puck now. Great pass from the left wing. Puck's in deep, and they'll make a change. Toronto's got it in their own zone. They've got some momentum here. The Tigers get a hold of the puck along the boards. What a blocker stop at point-blank range. Benoit!
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save. Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Leafs lead it 1-0. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials.
Hyman's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Whistle blown, stopping the play. Crosby's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and you don't want them to start off on the right foot here, but as we go into their first one of the game, if they get a chance, they might capitalize on it.
Puck moved back to the neutral zone. Directs it on over to McDonald. Quick pass to Clark. Hamilton's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here's a short pass to Clark. And that's intercepted by Slavin. They move the puck out of harm's way. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Intercepted. Quick pass to Casey. And they get the puck out of harm's way. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And he serves it across to Lindros. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Now, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Nelson's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Grabs the puck in the corner. Hamilton's penalty killers get a hold of it. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Valimaki. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Penalty expires. You really have to admire the effort of the penalty-killing unit on that one as both teams are back to even strength. Past the midway mark in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Quick feed to Provorov. Handles the pass. Hamilton's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Myers. Hamilton's got the puck in their own end. Tries to get it to Doughty. Feeds the puck over to Crosby. Sends it into the offensive zone. Moves the puck to Myers. Lawton stick handling in his own zone. Sends it in on the attack. Hamilton's got it along the wall. Now over to Doughty. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Lawton. Slides it across to Murray. Sent into the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Lawton. And he had the answer on that one. Here in the late going of the frame, Toronto's ahead 1-0. Hamilton's going to start with the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. Loses the coverage there. Turned aside with the glove.
Waugh's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Toronto's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Here's a blast. Denies him on the slaughter. Puck scooped up by Petrie. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dumps it in. Moves it to Lindros. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Hamilton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it over to Thrun. Great use of the twing as he pokes that one away. Hard hit frees up the puck. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Here they come on the rush. To his teammate. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal.
The Leafs have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Puts it on net. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
An okay period for the Leafs. They still dictated play. Let's hope this time they can get one.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this 3rd period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Hamilton's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too low and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Crosby's won the draw inside his own end. And now he angles it across to Seguin. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tries to get the puck to Hyman. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that's intercepted by Slavin. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, what a reactionary save on the one-timer. Makes his presence known on the ice. Hamilton's got control of the puck. They'll change things up on the back end as that's sent in deep. Slides into Morrissey. Tries to feed it over to Burrows.
Zach Hyman does it again.
That's an excellent shot, and it does go in, James, but the goaltender trying to make the highlight reel save with his glove hand isn't able to corral it, and it goes in.
The Leafs pick up right where they left off, and look at this, a quick goal here to go up in the 3rd.
Yeah, and that's deflating for their opponent. You can see it in the body language, and that's also a signal to them that they need to continue to press, attack while they're down.
Grabbed along the board by Clark. Taken by Nelson. Hamilton's got a hold of it against the wall. Dumps the puck in. Hamilton's looking to break out of their own end. Tiptoes around the poke check. And some textbook body contact there. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Moves the puck. Here's a short pass to Clark. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Great reach with the poke check by Nelson. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Clark. Quick pass across to Provorov. Takes the feed at center. Shot! Makes a save! Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall.
Oh, Parrish banks it in.
3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Coaches probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Right up the gut, here they go. Puck jumped in. The Leafs have it now. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Gets the puck in deep. Hamilton's got control of it now from their own end. Gets the puck in deep. The Leafs gain possession. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Dumps it in. Picked up along the boards by Hyman.
The Leafs' top line has been so impressive tonight, James. Just the way they feed off one another, their motion, their chemistry. Real tough to defend and create a lot of momentum for their team.
Comes up with a monster save in front. Toronto's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Quick pass to Foot. Hamilton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Shuts him down.
Hasek's in the right spot at the right time.
Loses his check and he's on the breakaway.
Oh, Lindros finishes off the breakaway.
Well, you said it. Quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening, and he takes it.
Hamilton's going to make a change in goal.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
The Leafs are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Lindros wins the draw at center. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Tigers move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Here they come on the attack. Works it across to Foot. Right on the doorstep. And he shuts the door again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, how did he stop that on the redirect? Beautiful stop.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
The Capitals are up next here on this homestand, and that's the final game here for this little stretch of games. And you know what? These fans are going to be rocking. We are going to be here as well. I mean, how many more excuses do you need to get yourself a ticket to be here? Come on, let's do it. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And he makes the save. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And he takes the dish. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Hamilton's got the puck here in the open ice. Leroux's got it against the boards. Into the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Feeds the puck to Cizikas. Hamilton's moving it up the ice. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Tosses it to Murray. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that one's turned aside. Looks to get the puck over to Cizikas. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Cizikas a little too aggressive. Off to the box for cross-checking.
Being down by a bunch of goals, and then you get running around with frustration and out of control, and that's the reason why you took a penalty. The Leafs send their man advantage unit out once more. The It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. Well, they have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Lindros finally gets a marker in this game, and it comes after a lot of work in the offensive zone, sniffing out in and around the paint here, James. Multiple scoring opportunities, but he didn't let it get himself down. I mean, he knew that he was getting to the right spots at the right time, and his coach kept throwing him over the boards.
Clark's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Toronto's won the faceoff. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off.
Oh, Ivan Provorov with the power play goal.
And these home fans, I think, have had about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they paid money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team. Just a lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
The Leafs continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Scooped up along the wall by Petrie. Moves it quickly over to Courtnall. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. He got all of that one. Here's an odd man rush. And he turned that one aside.
The Leafs have layered well today and really protected their goaltender, who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
Goes right to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. Pinned up along the boards. Angles it over to Courtnall. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Hamilton's grabbed a hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Richards. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Here's a shot. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
The Tigers have been dominated in this game, and a little bit of a pushback here, trying to get something to muster up some confidence, ignite a spark, and that just goes off the post. That's extremely frustrating for the entire team.
Quick feed to Clark. And he sends it across to Myers. Provorov's got the puck in his own zone. And they'll dump it in. Hamilton's got a hold of it along the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Takes the feed. And now it's grabbed by Morrissey. Toronto's gained the line and into the zone. Hamilton's got the puck in their own end. Sent in deep, and the forwards will go to the bench. Moves it to Morrissey. Tries to get the puck over to Burrows. And loses possession after a solid hit. The Tigers have it against the wall. Hamilton's got it in the neutral zone. Well, a tough night, getting even tougher in these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. Toronto's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Clark's won the draw here in their own zone. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And that's it. They look pretty dialed in between the pipes. Cheryl picking up that shutout.
Yeah, and it was a tough one as well. A lot of shots came his way, but really aggressive, got to the top of his crease. Excellent job.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and a healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.
Another shutout win for the Leafs and Hasek, as the Leafs just dominated Hamilton in this game, outshooting them 46-15. Hamilton out-hits Toronto 37-28. Toronto has more time to attack. Hamilton has the better passing percentage. Toronto won the faceoffs 26-10. Toronto was 1 for 2 on the power play. Hamilton was 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Lindros with a goal and 2 assists, Valimaki Morrissey with 2 assists each, Hyman 2 goals, Parrish a goal, Burrows an assist, and Provorov with a goal, and Nelson with an assist. And Hasek was a perfect 15 for 15, and he got an assist. For Hamilton, there was no scoring. Waugh made 35 saves on 39 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .897 save percentage. Then Eddie Johnston came in, made 6 saves on 7 shots, 1 goal allowed for an .857 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 34-8 for 92 points as they hold on to first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game. For the first half of the back-to-back, Leafs head to Atlanta to face the Thrashers.